you want to lean on me? Oh, that's a fantastic invitation. Sure. Go ahead, I don't mind. Oh, what a sweet guy. I lean on him, resting my head on his shoulder. He's soft but sturdy, a perfect pillow. He smells nice too. It's sort of an earthy scent. Wow, earthy scent, like woods or rocks that reminds me of the forest, relaxing and pleasant. Oh. Hi guys, I'm Desmond and welcome back to my channel. Today we'll continue to play Dawn Chorus Part 4. Before we start, please subscribe my channel. Let's get started. The cafeteria is still half empty when the three of us enter. Maybe we are too early? I take out my phone and check the time. It's just a few minutes before 16, so the rest should arrive soon. Afternoon light fills the room with golden glow, giving it a more relaxed atmosphere, much different than the energetic mood that seemed to permeate the room during lunch. The voices in the cafeteria seem to be quieter too. Maybe it's the peacefulness of this place slowly influencing everyone here. Lake is already sitting at our table, together with someone I don't know. Okay, who is this? A bat perhaps? Whoa, interesting. Wearing a poncho on top of that. Kaden, hey there, where you go? I was looking for you but couldn't find you anywhere. Kaden, hey there, late. I was just at the swimming pool. What did you want? Really, we must have missed each other then. I wanted to go to the sauna, but you weren't around. I ended up going with Taraf. He disappeared somewhere after that too, by the way. The three of us sit down around the table. The sound of chairs scratching against the wooden floor reverberating through the room. I look in the direction of the table beside ours, where Miko sat during lunch. He's sitting there again, leaning on his paw and looking somewhere outside the window with a gloomy look on his snout. Oh, and there's Beyond sitting at the same table. He noticed me looking and waved at me, smiling. I wonder what they're going to serve for dinner. The lunch was so good. I expect something like that in some trendy lunch bar downtown, not here. Their table is just next to ours and we are at the very end of the room, so it shouldn't bother anyone. Okay. Yogen? Yes, even though the dishes were simple, the quality of everything was surprisingly high. The variety was also nice. I expected just one dish or even simple sandwiches. Coach Devon. Oh, Coach, why are you so sexy? Most of the staff left already, so this time we are likely to get reheated food. Hey, sorry to interrupt you. Would you mind if we join our table with that one? My friends are sitting there too. We are at the end of the cafeteria, so that shouldn't make a difference to anyone. I point in the direction of the other table, looking around at everyone at ours. I see no problem with that. However, you should go and ask the other table if they don't mind either. Kaden shrugging. No, so nobody here has anything against it? Rune, don't worry, go ahead and ask them. Okay, that's great. I was sure that there would be more persuading involved. I stand up from the table and walk to the other one, where Miko is sitting, and tap him gently on the shoulder. He turns around, clearly surprised to see me. His ears perk up and a cheerful smile appears on his snout. Kaden, what are you doing here? Would you mind if we join the tables? This way we could all sit together. I wouldn't mind at all. Quite the contrary, I would really like it. Is that okay, Beyond? I don't want to speak for everyone here. Oh, why would I? That would be cool actually. I nod. Wow, this really was easy. I returned to my table and waved at Coach, trying to get his attention. They see no problem with it either, so we can go ahead. Coach simply nods in response and stands up. Okay everyone, help me move the table. Sure thing, Coach. We all stand up, leave the table and join it with the other one. Hello there, hope you don't mind us joining. We were just talking about the facilities here. Were any of you in the swimming pool or sauna here yet? Of course not, we are glad to see some new faces. It's not even the first day, right? Wow, oh my god, so many stories happened in the first day. Rune, yeah, we have visited the pool with Devon. It's fine, not very big, but enough to get some speed. Oh, and there's quite a view from there. By the way, I believe that I haven't introduced myself yet. I'm Beyond, studying neurology. Rune, oh good idea, how about we all introduce ourselves? I don't know most of you yet. I'm Rune, currently in the 4th year of my studies, neuroscience. Apart from that, I also play basketball and have a few other hobbies I try to cultivate whenever I have the time. I'm Travis, studying neuroscience too, but I'm in my 1st year. I moved to Norway from the US, but I'm half American, half Japanese. I like anime and JRPG games, Korean cuisine and some good tea from time to time. Rune, nothing better than a good cup of green tea. Oh, you're right, Rune. I like green tea as well. True Japanese sencha is my reason to live. Same here, same here. I'm more of a fan of matcha. I always start my day with one, but I wouldn't say no to sencha or green tea as long as it's green. I like it. I'm Miko and I study marine biology with a specialization in cetaceans. What's that? I'm a freshman and I moved here from Finland just like Caden here. Make music in my free time and I like anime too. Okay, this hobby is same as me. Anime is same as me. Oh yes, I believe we mostly know each other already. I'm Caden and as Miko just said, I moved here from Finland. I study cognitive science and in my free time I dabble in photography, both digital and analog. Late, so I'm late. And like Miko and Caden, I moved here from Finland. Freshman too, only I study astrophysics. I'm happy to meet you all. Johan, I'm Johan, in the 2nd year of astrophysics studies. I like literature and I don't like noise. Everyone is looking at Coach expectantly. Does he still need to introduce himself? I thought everyone knows, right? Only after a moment he understands that we are waiting for him to introduce himself too. That's what he gets for sitting with students, I guess. So I'm Devon. I believe you all know me. I'm a coach at our university and technically I'm here to supervise you. Moved here from the US less than a year ago, so I'm still just acclimating here. Wow, what a word, acclimating. He's suddenly interrupted by the lady from the reception who came with our dinner. Oh, is my key found? She greets us and starts putting plates of food down on the table. First there's some soup, pea color and creamy smelling of marjoram and thyme. A few dishes filled with various stuff, mashed potatoes sprinkled with dew, whole baked carrots and veggie balls and a jug of sauce. And finally, she put down 2 platters full of pancake, thin Norwegian pancakes topped with some dark blue jam and various fruits. Oh, are those blueberries? I love blueberries. Just don't eat all of them. There's 8 of us here, Ruth. Shh, you know I'm not like that. I think it's asopa, Swedish pea soup. Okay, I don't know what is that at all. Interesting, we rarely have soups this thick. And veggie balls. Look like we have a Swedish dinner today. Oh, interesting. I've never tried Swedish cuisine. Yeah, it's kinda new to an Asian like me. Travis, just as if we are eating in IKEA restaurant. IKEA. I've never been to one. Are they good? The food here looks delicious for sure. Well, they are not as good as this place, but for the price, the value is really good. Oh, I used to go there a lot back when I was in high school. I grab my books and go there to study, taking advantage of the unlimited coffee refill they have there. Oh, I like unlimited coffee refill. You were going to IKEA to study? Those are words I never expected to hear from anybody. You are really lucky you have them here. We had maybe one in the whole state. Oh, by the way, Caden, any luck with the key? I gulped loudly, swallowing a huge chunk of carrot and start coughing. I didn't tell most of them about the key yet, and I didn't really intend to. Don't really like to talk about my failures and misfortunes. Oh, no luck there yet, unfortunately. Maybe the janitor will find eventually, and I keep my eyes open too. Your hand. Huh? What about your key, Caden? Did you lose it somewhere? Here, after lunch it disappeared somewhere. Why, did you by any chance find a key laying somewhere? Your hand. No, unfortunately. Did they give you a spare one? No, they asked me to move to another room for today. It's not that bad then. Good they had some spare room. No, they didn't have any. They asked me to move into someone else's room. Oh, and where are you staying? I don't know yet. Everyone goes silent for a moment. Why? You guys all want to stay with me? Hey, don't worry about it. Okay, I know I'm popular. I know I'm cute, adorable. I know all of you want to stay with me, but hold the horses. I know I have some options. I just didn't decide yet. The mood quickly brightens and the light-hearted conversation continues as everyone goes back to eating. Lake acts shy at first, overwhelmed by the amount of new people, but warms up to them quickly and amuses everyone with stories from the dormitory, like the one about his roommate boiling sausage in an electric kettle. Oh my god. Bjorn managed to snatch some extra pancakes that Johan and Coach didn't want, while Rune ends up eating most of the blueberries, despite his earlier words. Manners, please. Mikko stays silent for most of the dinner, but makes some effort to include him in the conversation too. Travis tells us a bit about Japan. Johan talks about a gallery in the nearest city that apparently a must-see, and Devon tells us a bit about how life in the US looks like. Oh, sounds very interesting. It's really great to be here with everyone. Tag along with Rune and Coach, go with Lake and Johan, stay with Mikko, Travis, and beyond. Oh, so tough choice. My god. Go with Lake and Johan, definitely I won't choose this option. Rune and Coach are so hot. Oh, Beyond. How can I do this to you? Okay, let me tag along with Rune and Coach first. Sorry, guys. Rune and Coach get up and leave the cafeteria together. For a moment, I consider following them, but I don't think I know them well enough. Hey, yo. Oh my god. If it's not an option, then don't ask me to choose, okay? Okay, I will stay with Mikko, Travis, and Beyond. Beyond, oh, that was a good meal. Oh, am I with him alone or no? Travis, yeah, we were really lucky with this guest house. Yes, it still has nothing on Rockens though. You will have a hard time trying to find one here. Mikko chuckles softly. He's sitting on the floor listening to the conversation while me and Beyond sit on one bed and Travis on the other. Lei and Johan left the cafeteria as soon as they finished eating, as did Rune and Devon. We stayed for a while, talking before Miko suggested that we go to his room. Yeah, I know, let me dream. Nothing beats a ryokan though. You should definitely visit one if you will ever be in Japan. What is ryokan? Any Japanese here? Please tell me. Imagine having an onsen in the same building, sleeping in futons, having Japanese food for dinner. Remember that not many ryokans have an onsen. Oh, onsen, I know, what is that? Also, we have a sauna and a swimming pool here. That's even nicer. I'd rather sleep in bed than on the floor in a futon, and the food here is pretty good too. You should open up to other cultures too. Travis seems unconvinced. Of course, he's a Japanese. Japanese embrace own culture. You are simply saying that because you have never been in one. Okay, you have got me there. I didn't travel much. I never even left the country. Really? Never? Why? My parents are the most boring people in the world. They prefer to spend vacation within the country, so we never went anywhere. Okay, so yeah, it's a bit old school, it's a bit boring. Oh, that sucks. What about you, Miko? Did you travel much? A bit. My parents aren't very fond of traveling, but we have had a few trips together. We are mostly visiting Scandinavian countries though. Wow, Scandinavian. I've never heard of it. I've been to Iceland and Denmark and obviously Norway. So cool, awesome. Oh, and once we were in Poland visiting Katowice. Apparently my grandmother was born there. I was little there, I don't remember much though. Mostly old buildings and industrial chimneys. I wonder how the country looks like now. It seems sorta desolate back then, but a lot can change in 15 years. 15 years. Hopefully, I would like to see more of the world. Travel somewhere beyond Europe. You are really lucky to have seen Japan, Travis. I guess I am. By the way, Miko, could you play us some of your music? Miko smiles and moves closer to his gear, switching it on. Sure, I have a few tracks I was working on. Mostly ambient stuff though. Oh, maybe you like this one. I tried doing something different than I usually do. I think I'm fairly happy with how it turned out. Miko presses something on his groove box and the music starts playing. Travis lies down on the bed and closes his eyes, listening. Beyond does the same, slowly lying back next to me. I close my eyes too, leaning back against the wall. Is this the music? This is nice. Okay, it's not nice at all. You know I miss that a lot. More than I thought. Sitting with my friends, listening to music together, just chilling. Oh, this music is so gloomy. And a little bit scary. Yeah, I miss that too. Last time I did that was, I don't know, in the beginning of high school. Okay, it's getting better, the music. The rhythm is nice indeed. It reminds me of all the evening I spent with Miko at my home. Okay, then the music turns bad. It's a bit noisy. We used to have a tradition I enjoy a lot. Every few Saturdays, I will invite Miko and a few of our mutual friends for a listening party. We will wait for the sunset to enjoy the music in darkness, lie down on my couch together, and then I will play one of our favorite albums. We usually stay silent for the whole duration of the album, just enjoying each other's presence. As we stopped spending time together, the tradition died out. Until now, I forgot about it completely. Only now I understand how much I miss others' company. I guess I was a bit lonely since I moved out of Finland, but I filled my days with work and didn't even notice it. Miko, Kaden, do you remember our school trip to Turku in middle school? Yeah, we did the same thing then. if I remember correctly. Only we were listening to Tangerine Fantasy with a bunch of people we didn't know, all laying on beds and the floor. Next to me, beyond shift on the bed, his fuzzy arm brushing against mine. Wow, so romantic. Move next to me, call. Move closer to him. Of course, beyond. Move closer to him. I hesitate for a moment before suddenly moving myself closer to him, pressing my side against his and waiting for his reaction. He doesn't seem to mind, only letting out a content rumble. I can feel the heat radiating from his huge body. Oh, adorable. Excited. I'm feeling excited now. For a moment I consider leaning my head on his shoulder, but I don't want to risk crossing his boundaries. He knows that I'm gay and he might misinterpret my intentions. ... What are my intentions even? I open my eyes and look at Beyond. He's laying down next to me with his eyes closed, looking so peaceful. Okay, this music is not romantic at all. I wish I could just snuggle myself into him. I'm too nervous to ask him if I can though. I'm too nervous to say anything. Are you cold? Oh! Is he giving me signal or hint? Beyond opened his eyes and looked at me. You are trembling. I lift my arm and indeed I can see that my paw is shaking a bit. It's nothing though. Maybe I'm a bit nervous, but I don't even know why I would be. Hey, we are all friends here. There's no need to worry over anything. Do you want to lean on me? Oh, that's a fantastic invitation. Sure. Go ahead, I don't mind. Oh, what a sweet guy. I lean on him, resting my head on his shoulder. He's soft but sturdy, a perfect pillow. He smells nice too. It's sort of an earthy scent. Wow, earthy scent, like woods or rocks that reminds me of the forest, relaxing and pleasant. Oh, I wish he smelled like my perfume. I shift my head a bit so that my nose is pressed up against him. He shifts a bit too so I can lean on him more comfortably with my head on his chest. This is nice. I feel so small cuddled into this big guy. We stay like that, listening until the track ends and then a bit longer. Nobody wants to break this magical moment. Did Miko realize? Terrace, lake, Rune's room, Rune. Oh, of course, go to Rune. Rune is my preference over lake. Lake look like a bit nerdy and too slim for me. I consider visiting Rune, but I don't think I know him well enough to just bash into his room uninvited. Okay, fine. This visual novel is forcing me to find lake. Oh, nice terrace. I'm in my room. What's up? Lake responded to my message almost instantly. I came here hoping to find someone, but since dinner is oddly quiet in the whole guest house, I just lazed around for a while before deciding to text Lake. Got any ideas on what to do? I'm down in the common space. Come over if you want me. We will think of something. Okay, this is better than sitting here alone for sure. I get up from the sofa, walking in the direction of Lake's room. Hey, you got here fast. Come in, your hand is inside too. And I have invited Miko already. Oh, again? Miko again? Oh, I didn't think that this would turn into a party. Can I spend some alone time with you, Lei? Hi there, Johan. Caden. When I entered the room, Johan is sitting on his bed and tapping at his phone furiously. He gave me a quick glance before going back to writing. The orange-tinted afternoon light reflects in his thick glasses, partially obscuring his somewhat feminine face. Okay, so this bat is feminine. has a feminine face. Standing here looking at him, I feel like he's really somewhere far away and I might never reach him. Not until he will reach out to me and pull me in first. I definitely wouldn't call it a party. Oh, I want to leave the room. Besides, I thought about going out for a walk. It'll be nice to move a bit after dinner. Playing table pong ball is nice, but that's just standing in one place, flailing your paws. I see you're energetic as always. We can go, why not? Spending time outside here is only a pleasure. Comparing that to the crowded city. Oh, I definitely get what you mean. You know, sometimes I miss my old town. Sometimes I miss too, but then I remember what living there looked like. I mean, there was just nothing to do for most of the year. You might be right. I enjoy living in a big city too. I love the energy it has. Just, you know, sometimes it's good to be back in nature. Why Miko, by the way? I thought that you don't know each other much. Yeah, but I've seen him in the corridor when we were coming back to our room and he looked kinda sad. He was alone, so I thought that going out with us could cheer him up. Suddenly there's a knock on the door and Miko's head peeked in through the gap. Hi, can I come in? Ah, spit of the devil. I invited you, didn't I? Come in, sit down, hop on a bed. Do whatever you like. Thanks. He enters the room and looks at the three of us, visibly confused. Were you talking about me? Oh, great sixth sense. Oh no, Caden just mentioned you. Oh, okay. So what is the plan? What will you say for a little walk? Why not? I'm down for whatever you are up to. He indeed looks a bit downcast. I hope everything is fine. Behind me, Johan puts down his phone and hops onto the wooden floor. Okay, I'm ready now. Oh, Caden, I hope you do have some warmer clothes. Not really, everything I had with me is still in my room. He looks up at the wardrobe and ponders for a while before reaching into it and taking out a warm-looking blue flannel shirt. It's not much, but it's better than a sweater alone. Thanks, Lei. I put on the shirt. In this is very warm, and what's even nicer, smell faintly of Lei. Wow. Lei looks like a twin. Feels like a nice warm hug from him. Let's go then while the sun is still out. Caden is easily influenced by other men, I think. He's easily attracted by other men. Johan, already in a jacket, walks up to the window and looks out. We don't have much time. Come on then, chop chop. We leave the room together. Lei leads the way, walking with a lively step, while Johan leaves as the last one and locks the door before catching up to us. Oh, nice, like a painting. The sky is painted with a myriad of reds and yellows. It must be sunset already, but the sun is hidden behind the clouds. It's really chilly outside at this hour already, but the views make it worthwhile. I love winter so much, it's definitely my favorite time of the year. Sweater season. It's nice, but I wouldn't want it to last all year for sure. I wouldn't mind, frankly. I'd rather have to put on a coat than overheat constantly. Plus, I love snow so much. Saying that, he flops backwards into the snow. What are your favorite seasons then? Johan, for me, is autumn. What about you, Caden? Okay, for my personality, I think spring. I think it's spring. I like seeing how everything around me blooms. You, Miko? Miko thinks for a while before replying, staring into the open sky. I think my favorite season is always the current one. There is something really special about each one, and I always find myself enjoying the season I'm in the most. Okay, what a good answer. I love snow too, and I love the peacefulness winter brings. Everything seems still and everything around is covered with white fluff. Before he can continue speaking, he gets hit with a snowball from behind. The look of surprise on his face is priceless. His tail completely straightens up behind him too. Must be late. Oh, you! He leans down to the ground and quickly makes a snowball of his own, immediately throwing it at Lake, who's running away from him. Your hand looks at the three of us with a startled look on his face before hiding behind me. I don't mean to stand still though. It's been years since I have been in a snowball fight. I crouch on the ground and start making a snowball, but before I'm done I get hit by one thrown by Lake. Damn, he has a good aim. The fresh snow is soft and just perfect for making snowballs. I finish mine quickly, patting it well to make it harder and throw it at Lake. He ducks it, throwing himself into the snow again. Damn, what an agile beast. Miko has hidden himself behind the tree, but from here I can see him clearly. I assemble another snowball in seconds, hoping that I won't get hit with another by Lake. Taking a few steps forward, I launch the snowball at unsuspecting Miko and hit him straight in the chest. He turns toward me surprised and I wave to him, before a certain lion pounces on me, throwing me onto my back into the snow. Hello there. Before I can react, he kneels on me, grabs a paw of snow and starts rubbing it into my snout. Hey, no! Lay! What a naughty guy. Oh my god, it's cold. You don't say. I grab a paw of snow too and throw it at him. He starts laughing and gets off me, falling onto his back on the ground next to me. Phew! His chest rises and falls rhythmically as he pants, winded. Rhythmically. The breath escaping his muscle turned into small clouds in the cold air before floating up and dissipating. That was fun, certainly, although I can't feel my snout now. We lie on the snow in silence for a bit before Lake speaks again. You know, spending time with you is fun. Wow, are you shy, Lay? I'm really happy we have the chance to do that here. Back in the dormitory, I often felt like you were avoiding me for some reason. How do you know? Oh, I'm sorry about that. It's true. I had no idea you felt that way. I never avoided you. I struggle with keeping up with my studies and progressing with photography. So I rarely had the time to meet. Maybe I should rethink my priorities. Yeah, it would be good for you if you just relaxed and did something fun from time to time. Like now, for example. Yeah, I like that a lot. Hey, I don't mean to interrupt, but I'm going back to the guest house. It's quite cold already. See you two later? Hey, wait, we are coming too. I get up and grab Lake's paw, lifting him from the ground. Where's your hand? Over there waiting for us at the door. Shaking the snow away from our fur, we return to the guest house together. Okay guys, so I think that's it for today. I need to thank the game developer because it forced me to spend some time with Lake. It's quite fun and then I really like the scene with Beyond so much. Okay, I can imagine the scene is so warm when I was hugging him. He's so big and furry. I bet he's very warm and huggable. Guys, if you like my video, please subscribe my channel. See you the next part. Bye guys.